Good evening, Mayor Steeler and council members. With your permission, I'd like to speak on item number 13 and 14, since they go together tonight. Kansas City Metro Bicycle Club approached the city and the Parks and Recreation Department this summer about hosting the Northland Nightmare Bike Ride, and if we would consider being a sponsor. The event will take place on Saturday, October 3rd, with registration beginning at 7 a.m. and the ride starts at 8 a.m. and heads north on Swift. There is a 5-mile family ride through town, and a 16 and 33-mile route are outside of the city limits, majority of the mileage except for the beginning and end. The short-term conditional use permit I am requesting approval for tonight is to close down a portion of 9th Street east of Ryerson's parking lot from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. The shutdown will allow for bicycle riders to line up and ride north on Swift. I have received permission from Ryerson's to close down 9th Street. When the riders return, they can park their bicycles in the closed-off section of 9th Street so there is room for the activities after the ride and Big Rip parking lot, which is an additional sponsor for this event. Chief Beamer and I have spoken on the logistics of the ride, and he is in support of the logistics that I'm presenting tonight in the permit. For the city to be able to sponsor the bicycle ride, a budget resolution amending the Convention and Tourism Fund in the amount of $7,500 is being requested tonight. The cost will cover the activities after the race, including entertainment for kids, music, restroom, lunch, and advertisement. Now I would like to introduce Kyle Frakes with KC Metro Bicycle Club to speak to you about the specifics of the Northland Nightmare Ride. Kyle?
Okay. Thank you for in advance for your consideration. Kansas City Metro Bike Club is the largest bicycle safety and advocacy organization in the metro area. We're a 501c3 organization, so we're tax exempt, and we have over 800 members. And our focus is on safety and advocacy for people on bicycles. This year, some of the things we do, we've trained 4 people as certified instructors. We're hosting 5 free new rider clinics, so we're teaching people, and 2 of them we're doing here in North Kansas City, so one in August, one in September. And we launched a public service video that's getting some, you may have seen it on Channel 4, they're posting on the TV and stuff. So we're doing a lot of media outreach and interviews on driver safety and cycling safety. So we developed a program for ride marshals for helping cyclists and teaching them as well. And as part of our advocacy, making North Kansas City a bike-friendly city, we're offering you we have one of those air stands. Have you seen those where they have like an air pump? You bolt it to the sidewalk, and it has like an air pump, and it's got like little tools. You hang your bike there. We're going to donate that to you, regardless of whether you approve this or not. But we want to we have one in our warehouse, so we want to give that to you. I've got it in my truck. If you want to look at it, it was a little wet, so I didn't want to bring it in and drip all over your floor. So we're also involved with the Mid-American Regional Council, Missouri Bike Ped Committee, also the Missouri Bicycle Pedestrian Federation Committee. And we host 5 major events every year and partner with a number of other charities in the area for their events, providing both equipment and promotion. Our primary demographic is both beginner and avid cyclists, adult cyclists. So, and you know, why NKC? NKC is a great location for training and teaching cycling, because we've got like all these roads, and some of them are complex intersections, and there's not very much traffic, you know, at evening and on weekends. So it's a great place to teach. And it also, you know, Swift is like one of the major commuter routes for the Northland going people commuting on bicycles. So, and just a little history of the event. The mayor started with the mayor saying, "Oh, we should have one of those bike rides," you know. And I think he knew at the time I was a cyclist, and so we met with the mayor and talked about how we can work together on this event. And it's similar to how we partner. I don't know if you've heard of like Ride the Fountains event. We do that with the Kansas City, Missouri Parks Department. and they do a similar thing where they give us, they contribute with their tourism. NTDF or the Parks Department will help with some things. So kind of work with them on that event. And essentially what we do is we provide the logistics, the equipment, we provide insurance, and the city provides some help with like the post-ride event and things like that. So we've already provided, I think, was it 2 million? I think it was like 2 million liability insurance coverage for the city for the event. We also provide insurance for every rider on the event should something happen. We've never had a cyclist injured, accident with a car or anything on any of our events in the history of the club. So, and then what this partnership brings to North Kansas City is we're going to bring a lot of people from all around the area to North Kansas City. We normally hold our events on Sunday, but we said we wanted to do it on Saturday, so while the city, is alive and there's a lot of people around, and we're using local businesses, so we always use like Arctic Ice for all of our events, and so we're using Cinder Block, or not Cinder Block, but the Big Rip, and then the Mexican place, Burrito Loco down there, Paul's Place, and our warehouse is actually located in North Kansas City, so we have all of our equipment here. We pay rent here in North Kansas City as well. So, and this also can help you if you're looking for it's all about creating sustainable, bicycle-friendly communities these days, and having a bicycle event. A lot of cities want those. So, and it's about promoting fit and healthy lifestyle for communities, and promoting the charm of North Kansas City, getting people to see what a nice, friendly town it is, and bringing them to this event. And another thing we're doing, this kind of little bonus for this event, is we're partnering with Great Plains SPCA, so they're having like a pet rescue day at the same time. And then the next week is Kelly's what's it called?
Halloween.
The Halloween event. So we're going to be able to kind of get some synergy going with these events. And the Great Plains has, I think, 44,000 on their email list, and they're going to help promote it. So it's about creating that synergy and getting the word out and promoting the event. And the city's logo will be on everything, Parks logo on everything. And that's kind of how it works. So, Steve White, our president of the club, is here. And did you want to say anything?
Yeah, I just want to maybe add that a little bit. Hi, my name is Steve White. I'm the president of the Kansas City Metro Bicycle Club. First, I just wanted to thank you all for letting us speak tonight. We really appreciate the opportunity. I'll also add that one of the reasons we wanted to have this ride here was because we felt the Northland was very underserved in the cycling community. There used to be a ride here several years ago with the same name, and you may be wondering about the name Northland Nightmare. There's a couple reasons for that. Cyclists as a whole, people who are avid cyclists, really love to suffer. It's a strange thing, but we like very challenging rides. We like riding up those hills, and how this is so hard, isn't it fun? It's kind of a weird thing. But we have a whole lot of fun doing it, and we bring our families with us, and we spend a lot of money in the communities we frequent. And so we used to have this ride called the Spring Classic, and it was always cold and rainy. And when I got on the board 3 years ago, I said, you know what, this ride is the pits. We need to do something in North KC. And I'd heard about this Northland Nightmare ride that we used to do out of, well, I believe it was out of Liberty. And I said, let's move it to downtown North KC. And I was able to talk to the board about it, our board about it, and was able to get buy-in on it. And we're really excited about having it here, and we would really love your support. As Kyle mentioned, we're supporting local businesses. We're excited about that too. We're also citizens of North KC here because we're business citizens. Kyle lives here, of course, but and we have our warehouse here. We do a lot of business here with local people too. So we're just excited for the opportunity. And thank you.
I just have one question. How many folks are we going to have here for the event? Do you have a rough idea?
We're thinking 300 to 500.
300 to 500?
For probably the first time, yeah.
Yeah, this is the first year, so we're projecting 300 to 500. Some of our rides have as many as over 600 people, but this is the first year we're calling this freshly zombified because we revived it from being a dead ride, so it kind of goes with that whole theme too. So it's just a lot of fun and good times.
Thank you. Anybody else?
They're almost as good as the little girls we had up here, not
you.
I didn't make out a speech, I had a workshop.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?